Hello there, Crafty Doer. Jessica Michaels here. Welcome back to the Crafty Doings Mixed Media Paper Crafts. Welcome if you are new. This video is for Color Rush Studio, and I will be unboxing the June kit called Travel Archives. So grab a comfy chair, grab all your crafty things, and let's get into the Crafty Doings. We're going to dive right into the main kit. Now, I normally do shorts or reels for the unboxings, but I had so much fun doing a Ranger haul. I'm going to put that right up here if you're interested in that I want to kind of go through this and chat with you all. So come hang out. The main kit. So when I first got to know Color Rush Studio a few years back, I honestly didn't even know what in the world a kit was. And so I ordered one from them. They just seemed like an awesome company. And they also put their kits very well together. And so when I got their first kit, I think it was very featured Paige Evans, one of her collections. And it was really cool. It was a cool experience. So fast forward 3 years, I am now on their design team. And this here collection is amazing. So they have a main kit, which is, you get, this is their kit. You get tons and tons of double-sided paper, usually. And then you get like ephemera bits and extras and their frazzles and ribbons, which is one of the reasons why I fell in love with Color Rush. And then you get an add-on option called the Bold Kit, which complements this kit, and sometimes it's an extension of this kit and then some. And then you have other add-ons like their acrylics and so on and so forth. So just so you know kind of how that works. As far as pricing goes, excuse me, it's only an additional cost to do the add-on. So we'll go through that while we go through it. So let's dive into the paper first, okay? So the Archives kit features 49 and Market Travel Diaries, which is, it's gorgeous, okay? I don't scrapbook 12 by 12s. This obviously is a 12 by 12 sheet. But what I love about papers, pattern papers, is that you also get it back. So this, I could trim down to 8 by 8, which is what I scrapbook, and it'll still work. Now, if I am desperate, or not even desperate, but if I love to use this, I will totally trim this like 8 by 8 right here. Okay. I could also use to trim like the edges, which I've done in the past. Or I could fussy cut this, and then I'll have like this little piece of ephemera or whatnot. So if you don't scrapbook 12 by 12s, that is a great options for these, using up your 12 by 12 of paper. So let's go through the papers. Here is really cool. It's like it's not navy. It's like almost a marine kind of color. It's really pretty. I love it. And the way that Charla put it, she's the owner of Color Rush Studio, is that you don't have to document like an actual airplane travel or destination or trip or whatever. It's just documenting those moments where it's a big moment in your life where it took your life, in a certain direction. So I love how she put that. So anyways, here we go with a little bit more of the torn edges and just kind of vintage paper. And this would be kind of perfect 8 by 8, and I'd probably have to trim it a little bit more, but either way, let's move on. This is really cool because it has like that flannel gingham kind of checked, so that's pretty cool. And I love all the little like random peekaboos of text. That's really cool. Okay, the next one here, it's like a map. So that's awesome. And this is gorgeous. This is a pretty background. Yeah. Here's all these little ephemera and folded papers, which is really cool because I scrapbook very like in a lot of layers, and so like this saves me from bulking up my album. This I love because it reminds me of art journaling, and mixed with this collection is so off. Like I wouldn't have thought to put those two together. So this is really, really cool. So I love that. So there's that, and it's a way to bring in that black, and it's not even like bold, sharp black. It's like almost like a soot. So I love that. That's beautiful. Here's again more. Here's where the yellow gold is introduced. So that's cool. And then this map is also awesome for backdrop. Oopsie, I'm not really spreading these out. I appreciate your grace here for it being my first kind of walkthrough of a kit. Yep, and then you have your journal. I love 49 and market paper. It's so thick. Well, you could also fussy cut or, you know, use the background. This is really pretty color. It's like a sage almost, but also kind of like a I don't know, like a beach, ocean, sea green, seafoam green kind of. Oh, look, that is the front of it, of the packet. So very nice. You know, I love these kits because if I already went to go and grab this paper pad when the 49 and Market collection came out, I get doubles of it if I buy the kit. And then some. That's the cool part. I love these tickets. This here kind of tones everything down a little, and then it just goes with everything. So I thought I saw this one. So that was interesting. I know I saw that one because we talked about it. Oh, no, I didn't. I was talking about this one here. Oh, I thought it was a same one, but no, it couldn't have been. All right, so another one, and the back is the tickets. This is really pretty. So here is where Color Rush shines. This is not from the 49 and Market Travel Diaries. This is actually from Bo Bunny, and these are hydrangeas, but it just goes well. Like I wouldn't have known, like this side especially, because it brings out the blues in here. And then Vicky Booten cut and paste, which is one of my favorites of her collections. And the way I see it is, I don't think this goes because of the pink. However, if you look closely, like at the maps and stuff, there is pink in there. There's pink in the stamps. So, you know, if you really make your eye work, you can see that it does go, especially with this text. And it has a little text in the flowers, you know. But if, you know, it's not your jam, just turn it over and look at how well it all goes, right? So here's this gold yellowish that I saw earlier on the side, or well, for one in the maps, but also back here. Here we go. See, it's so pretty. Charlotte does a good job with that. But this one is actually from also Bo Bunny, and I love this because you could also use the barcode strip for it. But yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful collection. And what I'm gonna do, or kit I should say, is flip these over so that you were able to see a peekaboo of each pattern paper, but also see how it goes well with what comes in the kits. So let's just start here with this paper pack of ephemera. I'm not 100% sure, excuse the noise, what comes from where, but the fact that there is just, first of all, let's appreciate the color palette. It just all goes well together. And then you get into it and you have like travel, you know, bits and pieces. So it just works so well. And I love that because it makes it so easy for me just to dive in and not have to like, you know, go through it and see what goes, see what actually fits. So it's just really nice. And her Color Rush kits, her kits, she just makes it so easy as far as combining all the paper and ephemera and everything. And like this almost feels like $49, but in their very older kits, because I haven't seen them come out with these in a while. I may be mistaken. I'm just thinking about my stash, but look at that. That's cool. That's like a super cool old camera. So there's a few of those cameras, cars, hotel tickets, like any of these will work with this travel diary. Some receipts, some maps. These are always killer for layering. And then I love these type of papers for inspo. But yeah, there you have it. So you get this ephemera packet. This is in the main kit, remember. And then next, let's dive in to their specialty bits and pieces. This comes with the kit. And she always just comes up with the cutest little like elements. So we have the interstate sign, a couple geos, a few geos actually. A globe, and oh my goodness, this is adorable. That is so cute. And the fact that it has the airplane, you just have to tell yourself, like, you don't need to have traveled on a plane to, you know, use this bit to represent your journey and what memory you're documenting. So I'm excited to kind of translate that into my paper projects. So this here are more bits and pieces, but looks like she divided it into paper ephemera, and then these are chipboards. Paper ephemera, and these are chipboards. So you get, oh neat, you get a frame. Yeah, and then just a whole bunch of, these are from the travel diaries. So that's cool. And yeah, where the earth meets the sky, the and emblem here, or symbol. This is from an airplane, so that's pretty cool. I know I saw a creator or the DT, someone from 49 DT use this, and I love it. I may or may not lift that. It's too good not to. All right, so you get all of that. This is what kind of threw me for, like, I don't know, I was like, did she really just do that? I'm not complaining. I mean this in a good way. If I can guess, this is the entire alphabet. These are stinking cool. So I'm just gonna get a few because I mean you get the idea here. And they're pretty thick. But that is no problem for me. I scrapbook, like I said, in layers and pretty thick. But I'm wondering, yep, there's like doubles and even triples. So I wonder if she just got like a handful and just went for it. But who cares? That's awesome. And A is used a lot in titles and sentiments, or subtitles, I mean. So the fact that there's like 4 A's just in this handful is awesome. I'm really excited about that and can't wait to get creative with all of that. Now, the frazzles and ribbons are my absolute stinking favorite from Color Rush. She killed it with this one. Okay, I love the fact that it comes with this wood veneer here. This one's like, looks like a ticket. And it has a little airplane and it says the word S-E-E. So that's cute. But look at the ribbons and frazzles. I love that. I have no words. And then with that. The lace is just top notch. And then this, like, when I first saw it, when I opened it, all I saw was like the tassel for an album. Like, this is just, this would do it for me. Oh my goodness gracious. You know what I mean? Like hanging off on the side of your mini album. I saw this whole kit, and that's all I keep thinking about is I just kind of want to do an entire album. I don't know yet, but we will see what I come up with. So this is the main kit. Okay. Now the main kit, there is a sale going on as of today, June. What is this? June. I'm pretty sure this is going to go live June 7th. There is a sale, and you can get this kit for $40, you guys, $40. And I'm pretty sure if you use my code, you might be able to get an additional discount. I'm not 100% sure on that, but as of today, June 7th, you can get this for $40. It's usually $50. $10. Come on, that is an add-on. So speaking of the add-on, should I go with the acrylics? No, I'll do the acrylic add-on later, but that's an add-on. So that bold, let's get into the bold and I'm going to start with the papers, okay? So the bold kit, remember, usually it's either an extension of this collection or just a complement of it. It can also stand on its own, okay? So for example, we have our blacks here, right? Peekabooing out of here. So black definitely works. Let's see what, gold, boom. Yes, gold definitely works with that, okay? Then, and this is Bow Bunny. Then we have this pretty paper. This is almost like a gray, but it can also be a black. Also works. A little bit more Bow Bunny in our lives, as well as this. Check. This can go too. It's a little modern, I think, for me. But if this doesn't go, this will totally go. Here's your black subtle pattern there. That works as well. Oh, this definitely works. But you see how it can be a standalone kit or in addition to, and it complements it so well. Like, come on. If I were to mix these in between every 49, yeah, it would totally work. The keys, I love that. And then if you want to use the journaling bits here, and then I might have, the white sheet usually tells me that this probably went with this, with the main kit. Okay. But either way, either or, it goes, right? Why? Because it has the golds and the blacks and all of the print, the text. So it can go with this. Or it could also go, whoops, sorry, with this side. Look at that. Because you have the blues, the teals, the greens, and then everything else I mentioned. It just works so well. I know there's a lot of thought behind this, and that's why I love Color Rush. Okay, let's continue with the bold add-on, okay? So with that usually comes like a sticker sheet or alphas. So this is Bow Bunny's Charmed Chronicles, as well as the papers. So you get an idea of the stickers that go with it. There's tickets, like the theme is there as well as the color. And just, I love that there's thought behind putting these kits together. Here are bits and pieces from the bold add-on. These are gold little just like charms. I'm gonna open it just because it is in unboxing. And I just want to show you how like they are kind of like plastic. Yeah, so they're light, so that's good. But they're beautiful. They're so gold and pretty, and it just goes. And then these are what was jaw-dropping to me. Is more bits and pieces, but they're like little keys, antique keys, and little gears That's cute. And of course, I'm going to open it up here for you really quickly. Sorry about all the noise. Okay. Love, love, love. Look at it. These are actually like, it feels metally, like heavy. There's some weight to it. Excuse me, but very cute. Oh my goodness. Some are brass, some have that shine to them. You get silver, you get rose gold, all that stuff. So that is precious. And again, it just all is a collective, like just entire kit. And that's why I'm sure she calls it add-on, because anyways, so the final thing for the bold add-on is the ephemera. So let me quickly go through it. Whoop. And we'll start from the back here. It looks like we have a bingo sheet and some receipts. That's pretty cool. That's just like your basic back foundation. And let's see, got a ruler here. It feels to me like Bow Bunny Charm Chronicles ephemera. But these are cute, and they all go together. A lot of layering. I love that these are included. These like gold. This is glittery, and this is just kind of like foil. They're really thick, like metallic. Love that. Very cute. Lots of inspiration. Lots of just mix matching and pairing. I love that there's double of stuff included like that. That's really nice. Oh, that's so special. That's cute. Yeah, so now you have your main kit, your bold kit add-on, and then you have your acrylic add-on, which I always say you cannot pass on their acrylics. They are amazing, okay? So not only does it always come with like a little extra ribbon, frazzle and ribbon, but you get so many. You see 3, turn it around, you get 3 more, you get 6. That's insane to me. It's just insane. So let's go through them. Okay. Here's Stay Wild. And I love the acrylics, the themes behind the acrylics, because it can go with anything that you are documenting, you know. I wanted to kind of stand out. I'm going to bring this, but if I bring this white paper, well, it's fine. Then I'll slide it off. So we have Stay a While. We have these geos. And the cool thing about acrylics, if you've never used them before, is when they are cut out, they're laser cut out like this, but it doesn't mean you have to use them. You can mix match them if you like. Whoops. Sometimes you gotta fuss with them a little bit, right? Look at that. Like, how cute. I mean, you don't have to. You could even. So I love that. I love that you can do that. You can put the little airplane in here, for crying out loud. So that's 1. 2. What's 1 packet, but you get 2. Here's this super cool, this one says Vacation with a little palm tree. That's adorable. Wander is always a good one. And then in the 3rd packet, looks like I have Wherever You Go, Go Walk with All Your Heart. I love that. It's so, like, it's a lot to put on a title, right? But I love it. It reminds me of that Bible verse, whatever you do, do it with all your heart. And I'm not quoting, I'm totally paraphrasing. Whatever you do, do it with all your heart. Work with all your heart as if you are working for the Lord. Something like that. All right, and so the last one is this heart, which is cute. And it looks like, yeah, you can definitely take them out. Ah, there you go. So you probably don't want to use it like that, obviously. So then, yeah, I would most definitely use this one with these attached. I mean, you don't have to, but that's what completes the heart, it looks like. There you go. This one's fussing a little. There you go. Like, come on. And look at the color palette. And I love that this bright green is included because it is in here. So those are your acrylic add-ons. And what I'm going to do is just kind of stuff them in here so that I can go over the prices very quickly because I'm trying to keep this video shorter than my last one, which I got awesome feedback on so far, crafty doers. So I am excited that you guys get excited about lengthier videos. I just want to keep them informative and helpful and inspiring. So that's why I've always hesitated to make these type of videos. All right, so let's go through it. The first kit, the main kit, as of June 7th, when this video is going live, is on sale for $40, usually $10. You get all these double-sided paper pattern papers. Did I say that right? Double-sided pattern papers featuring 49 Market's travel diaries. Then you get chipboard bits and pieces. You get the wooden veneers bits and pieces. You also get, I know there's more stuff down here. Ooh, these, I forget what these are called, but you get these, and then you get the paper ephemera, okay? You also get the ribbons and frazzles and ribbons, which are just, these are crazy. I'm so in love with those, okay? If you want, you can, and I think you always should, do the Bold Add-On Kit, okay? Which features Bo Bunny Charmed Chronicles, and it comes with a sticker sheet. You get bits and pieces that are these like antique keys and gears. You also get this bits and pieces, kind of like gold, beautiful charms. They remind me of charms. And the paper ephemera that I think is mostly Charmed Chronicles. And then on top of that, oh, I'm sorry, the Bold Add-On Kit, usually $75, get it for $60. That's insane. You could also sign up for the Kit Club, get all of it, and always save. And remember, if you're not able to get your hands on this kit during the sale, just use my code 10JessicaM to save always. The Travel Archives acrylics, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different options, and you cannot go wrong. Usually about $22, $23, $16 right now with the sale. Okay. So that's how it works with Color Rush Studio. Let me know what stood out to you the most. Let me know if you learned anything, if maybe you were a little confused about how the kits worked and pricing and what went with what. This video helped clear that up so I know whether this video was helpful or not, or if I should just take my little booty back to doing unboxings as a short or a reel. That would be very helpful for me. I truly do hope that you were inspired today by all these amazing products from Color Rush Studio. Don't forget to use my code if you're not going to be able to grab this while the sale is going on. My code is 10JessicaM, 10JessicaM, to get your discount on your entire purchase. Thanks for hanging out with me. Until the next crafty doings.